I think it's time to call the FBI director before the country at large and explain what happened to that dinner. And if there are any tapes, they have to be turned over. You can't be cute about tapes. If there are any tapes of this conversation, they need to be turned over. I doubt if there are, but we need to clear the air there also.
If there are tapes, the president should turn them over immediately, of course. To destroy them would be a violation of law, but he should turn them over to Congress and to the investigators. If there are no tapes, he should apologize to both Jim Comey and the American people for misleading them.
When we've seen presidents who secretly tape, that usually does not end up being a good outcome for a president. And if there is the existence of tapes, I want to make sure, one, they're preserved and not mysteriously destroyed in the coming days, and then two, one way or the other, Congress will have to get a look at those tapes.
If, in fact, there are such recordings, I think those recordings will be subpoenaed, and I think they'll probably have to turn them over. We know that there have been instances in the past in which other presidents have made recordings of conversations that have taken place at the White House. And as was made clear earlier in the show, it doesn't always turn out well. It's not necessarily the best idea.
If there are tapes, of course, that would be the best evidence of what took place. If they exist, Congress needs to get them. If they're not provided willingly, Congress should subpoena them. And if they're not in existence, if this was yet another fabrication by the president, he needs to come clean about it.
Everyone works at the pleasure of the president, and that's what, we have to remember, is if he doesn't feel comfortable, he can do something about it.
Did you ever assume that you were being taped in the White House?
I did not, but, I assume I'm being taped everywhere, so I never worry about that.
Would the U.S. intelligence community be aware of any such recordings or any devices?
I can't say. I would hope so. Certainly from a security standpoint and nothing else. I don't believe there was one in the administration I served in. I certainly can't comment on this one.